So Mark Alexis, one of the main creative heads behind the Assassin's Creed series, officially left the company after more than 20 years. This is a guy who helped shape games like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, and was a key part in how the franchise evolved from small-scale stealth missions to full open-world RPGs. His exit came right after Ubisoft announced a new studio called Vantage, which will now oversee some of the biggest series like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. And according to Ubisoft's official statement, Vantage Studios is part of a larger plan to restructure the company into what they call creative houses. Each of these will handle certain flagship franchises, aiming to make development smoother and collaboration easier. The kicker is, Tencent is backing Vantage financially, giving Ubisoft some global reach, but the timing of Coty's departure, I don't know if I'm saying it wrong or not, Coates, one of the two, right after the new setup was introduced, has a lot of people questioning what's really going on inside Ubisoft. Reports from outlets like VGC and PC Gamer said that Coate was offered a leadership position under the new structure, but decided to step away instead. And that says a lot. It might not be about the money or even burnout. Sometimes when a studio changes, its entire direction is. Sometimes when a studio changes its entire direction, certain creative leaders just don't want to adapt to corporate style setup. Ubisoft's clearly trying to modernize how it runs things, but doing so, a lot of their longtime talent is walking out the door. And this isn't the first time it's happened. Over the last few years, we've seen names like Astraf Ismail, the director of Origins, leave the company. Patrick Plard, who worked on Far Cry 3 and Child of Light, also left. Even people tied to Ghost Recon and Watch Dogs has moved on, so Coates' exit fits into a much bigger trend at Ubisoft, one where a lot of creative foundation is shifting while the company tries to figure out what it wants to be in the new gaming landscape. There's also Hex, which is rumored to explore darker, more supernatural themes. Those are all still in production. Ubisoft confirmed they'll continue on the new Vantage banner, so even though Coates leaving, the roadmap isn't stopping. But there's still a sense that Ubisoft's trying to find its footing again. They've been through delays, leadership shakeups, and shifting points over the past few years. Their goal now seems to be centralizing control, basically making sure all their big IPs run smoother between studios, but that kind of structure can sometimes limit creativity, and for a series like Assassin's Creed, creativity is what made it stand out in the first place. It's also worth comparing this moment to what's happening everywhere else in the industry. BioWare lost key Mass Effect and Dragon Age leads, Bungie's been restructuring since joining PlayStation, even Naughty Dog and 343 have seen major creative departures, so Ubisoft isn't alone here. The whole industry is in a transition phase where studios are prioritizing stability over experimentation. It's good for shareholders, but doesn't always translate to memorable games. But sometimes when a big name leaves, it gives newer devs a chance to bring in fresh ideas. Ubisoft confirmed that several longtime AC developers are staying on board to lead Shadows and Hex. So it's not like the franchise has been abandoned, it's just entering another phase. One that's being more structured and business driven, but still with potential if they let the right people steer it. But Ubisoft's situation says a lot of what gaming is right now. Studios are evolving fast, companies are tightening control, and creative leads are starting to drift towards independent projects. But don't worry, Assassin's Creed isn't done, not even close to being done. But whether it finds a new life or just keep repeating itself, depends on how much Ubisoft trusts the people who actually make the games, not the ones managing them. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Ubisoft's heading in the right direction or just chasing structure over creativity? But drop your thoughts in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Memories. I'll catch you next time. Peace.